Goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My hand's been wet with the midnight dew. What's done in the dark will be brought to light, as sure as God made black and white.
Kings on earth can't win the game, all rules will soon be changed.
And that's how history's often played, and that is how it's gonna stay. Go tell that long-tongued liar, go tell that midnight rider, the deceiver, the believer, and the backbiter. Tell me God's gonna cut him down. Tell me God's gonna cut him down.
You may throw your rock and hide your hand, working in the dark against your fellow man. But who can say in such a deadly game, who will stand or fall, who will bear the blame?
And when the battle lines are drawn, who knows who will play king and pawn? Sure as God made
Black and white, what's done in the dark will be brought to light. Go tell that long-tongued liar, go tell that midnight rider, the deceiver, the believer, and the backbiter. Tell me God's gonna cut you down. Tell me God's gonna cut you down. The man who stands in jail today, tomorrow may be home enslaved. One law for men, another for kings. Our justice is a fickle thing. Anyone will tell you it's all justified when you find that you're standing on the winning side. To do what you will or what you should, your price is gonna be paid in blood.
You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time.
Sooner or later, God will cut you down. Sooner or later, God will cut you down.
In this eternal substance of my soul, that live imprisoned in my wanton flesh, each in their function serving others' needs. Spanish court. My name was Don Andrea. My descent will not be noble yet, inferior far to gracious fortunes and of my tender youth, for they are in prime and pride of all my years. My duteous service, deserving of the secret, I possess the worthy days, which I held in the harvest of my summer joys. Death's winter knit blossomed my bliss. Was divorce betwixt my love and thee. For late in the conflict with Portingale, my valor drew me into danger's mouth, till life, till death, made passage through my wounds. When I was slain, my soul descended straight past the flowing stream of Acheron, which churlish Charon only bode the mare, saying my rites of burial not performed, I might not sit amongst his passengers. Ere soul had slept 3 nights in Thetis' lap, and slaked his smoking chariot to flood. Upon Horatio, our knight marshal's son, my funeral's not so priest forgot. Then was the boat propelled intent, passed me over the slackish strand, and led to fell Avarice's waves. There I saw more sights than 10,000 tongues can tell, or pens can write, or mortal hearts can think. 3 ways there were, on the right-hand side, where lovers live in bloody marshes, but either sword contained within its bounds. The left-hand path, declined fearfully, was spreading downfall to the deepest hell, where bloody furies crack their whips of steel, and poor Ixion turns an endless wheel, where usurers are choked with melting gold, and murderers groan with never-killing wounds, and all foul sins with torments overwhelmed. Betwixt these 2 ways, I trod the middle path, which brought me to the fair Elysian green, amidst whereof there stands a stately tower. There find the Pluto with Proserpine, I show my passport humble on my knee. Then Proserpine began to smile, begging
and by my judgment thus your strife shall end. You both deserve, and both shall have reward. Nephew, thou tookst his weapon and his horse. His weapon and his horse are thy reward. Horatio, thou didst force him first to yield. His ransom is therefore thy valor's fee. According to the sum as you shall both agree. But, nephew, thou shalt have the prince in guard, for thine estate best fitteth such a guest. Horatio's house were small for all his train. How likes Don Balthazar his device?
Right well, my sovereign liege, if this provides our work, the Don Horatio bear us company, my admire and love for chivalry.
Horatio, leave not him that loves thee so. Now let us hence to see our soldiers paid, and feast our prisoner as our friendly guest.
Is our ambassador dispatched to Spain?
2 days, my liege, have passed since his departure.
And tribute payment gone along with him?
Aye.
And rest we here a while in our unrest, and feed our sorrows with some bitter sighs. The deepest cares break never into tears. But wherefore sit I in legal throne? This better fits a wretch's endless moan. Yet this is higher than my fortune's reach, and therefore better than my state deserves. I, this earth, image of melancholy, seeks him who fates a just misery. Here let me lie. Now I am the lowest. Yes, fortune will relieve me of my crown. Here he. Take it now. Let fortune do her worst. For she is blind and sees not my deserts. So is she deaf and hears not my laments. Could she hear, yet is she willful mad, and therefore will not pity my deserts. Suppose that she could hear me, what then? What help can be expected at her hands, whose foot is standing on a rolling stone, and mind more mutable than fickle winds? Why will I then? There is hope of no redress. Oh, yes, complaining makes my grief seem less. My late ambition has stained my faith. My breach of faith occasioned bloody wars. Those bloody wars have spent my treasure. With treasure, with their blood, my joy and best beloved. My best beloved, my sweet and only son. Oh, wherefore went I not to war myself? The cause was mine, I might have died for both. My years were mellow, his were young and green. My death were natural, his was forced.
No doubt, my liege, but still the prince survives.
Ah, where?
In Spain, a prisoner by mischance of war.
And they have slain him for his father's faults.
That were a breach of common law of arms.
If he lived, the news will soon be here.
May evil news fly faster still than good.
Tell me no more of news, for he is dead.
My sovereign, pardon the author of ill news, and I'll be ready the fortune of thy son.
Be gone. I will give to thee whatever it be. My ear is ready to receive ill news. My heart grown hard against mischief's battery. Stand up, I say, and tell thy tale at large.
Then hear that truth which these mine eyes have seen. When both the armies were in battle joined, Don Balthazar, amongst the thickest troops, did wondrous feats of arms. Amongst the rest I saw it, hand in hand in single fight with their Lord General, till Alexandra, that here counterfeits, under the color of the duteous rank, discharged his pistol at the prince's back, as though he could have slain their general. And therewithal, Balthazar, and when he fell, then we began to fly. But had he lived, then sure the day had been ours. We did forgery, oh traitorous miscreant.
Hold thou thy peace. But now, Jose, where then became the carcass of my son?
I saw them dragged to Spanish tents.
I, my nightly dreams told me this. Thou false, unkind, ungrateful, traitorous beast. Wherein had thou found that thou should thus betray him to our foes? Was it Spanish gold that bleared so thine eyes that thou couldst see no part of our deserts? Perchance, because thou art Josiah's lord,
vouchsafe, dread sovereign, to hear me speak.
Away with him. His sight is second tell. Keep him to be determined of his death. If Balthazar be dead, he shall not live. Good go. Follow us for thy report.
Thus have I, with an envious sordid tale, deceived the king, betrayed mine enemy, and hope for daring on my villainy.
Signor Horatio, this is the place and hour wherein I must entreat thee to relate the circumstance of Don Andrea's death. For the living was ungodly sweetest flower, and his death hath buried my delights.
For love of him and service to yourself, I will refuse this heavy, doleful charge. And tears and sighs, I fear, will hinder me. When both our armies were enjoined in fight, your worthy Chevalier, amidst the thickest, glorious cause still aiming at affairs, was at the last my young god Balthazar encountered hand to hand. The fight was long, the hearts were great, clamorous and menacing, their strength alike, their strokes both dangerous. But wrathful Nemesis, that wicked power, envying at Andrea's praise and worth, cut short his life to end his praise. She herself, disguised in armor's mask, brought in a fresh supply of halberdiers, which plunged his horse, dinked him to the ground. Then young Don Balthazar, with ruthless rage, taking advantage of his foe's distress, did finish what his halberdiers begun, and left not till Andrea's life was done. Then, though too late, incensed with just remorse, I with my band set forth against the prince, and brought him prisoner from his halberdiers.
Wouldst thou have slain him, and so slew mine own? But then was Don Andrea's carcass lost?
No, but that was it for which I chiefly strove, nor stepped I back till I recovered. I took him up, and wound him in mine arms, and wielding him unto my private tent there, laid him down and dewed him with my tears. Sighed. Sorrow has became a friend. But neither friendly sorrow, sighs, nor tears could win pale death from his usurped right. Yet this I did, and less I could not do. I saw him honored with due funeral. This scarf I plucked from off his lifeless arm, and wear it in remembrance of my friend.
Remove the scarf, but he had kept it still. For had he lived, he would have kept it still and worn it for his valiant period's sake. Was my favorite, his last card. But now, wear thou both for him and me. And thou hast deserved it best. But for thy kindness in his life and death, be sure, while Valentine life endured, she will be Don Horatio's thankful friend.
And madam, Don Horatio will not slack humbly to serve fair Belle Imperial. But now, if your good liking stand there too, I'll crave your pardon to go seek the prince, for so the Duke your father gave me charge.
Aye, go, Horatio, leave me here alone. For solitude best fits my cheerless mood. Yet what avails to wail Andrea's death, from whence Horatio proves my second love? Had he not loved Andrea as he did, he could not sink in Valentinia's thoughts. And love find harbor at my breast, and I revenged the death of my beloved. Yes, second love shall further my revenge. I'll love Horatio, my Andrea's friend, the more to spite the prince that brought his end, and where Don Balthazar that slew my love, himself now pleads for favor at my hand. He shall, in rigor of my just disdain, reap long repentance for his murderous deed. For what was else but murderous cowardice? So many to oppress one valiant knight without respect of honor in the fight. And here he comes, the murder of my delight.
A sister, what
to interpret your love.
What boots complain in their spirit?
Yes, to your gracious self I must complain, on whose fair hands survives my remedy, on whose perfection all my faults attend, whose aspect mine eye find beauty's bower, in whose translucent breast my heart is lost.
Alas! For these are words, of course, and what device to drive me from this place?
Oh, madam. Your glove.
Thanks, good Horatio. Take it. For thy pains.
Your Horatio stooped in happy time.
I bring more grace than I deserved, or hoped.
My lord, be not distressed for what is past. You know that women are humorous. These clouds overblow with little wind. Let me alone. I'll scatter them myself. Meanwhile, let us devise to spend the time with some delightful sports and revelry.
The king, my lords, is coming hither straight to feast the Portingale ambassador. The things were in readiness before I came.
And then here it fits us to attend, you think, to welcome hither our ambassador, and learn my father's and my country's health.
See, Lord Ambassador, how Spain entreats their prisoner Balthazar, thy viceroy's son. We pleasure more in kindness than in wars. Sad is our king, and Portingale laments supposing that Don Balthazar is slain.
So am I slain by beauty's tyranny. You see, my lord, how Balthazar is slain. I frolic with the Duke of Castile's son, wrapped every hour in the pleasures of the court, and grace and favor of his majesty.
Put off your greetings till our beasts speak up. Now, lordings, fall to. Spain is Portugal, and Portugal is Spain. We are both friends. Tribute is paid, and we enjoy our right.
Come we from this, from depth of underground, to see him feast that gave me death's wounds. These sights are sorrow to my soul. Nothing but league and love and banqueting.
Still, Andrea. Ere I leave thee hence, I'll turn your friendship into fell despite, their love to mortal hate, their day to night, their hope into despair, their peace to war, their joys to pain, and their bliss to misery.
My lord, though well imperious seem thus coy, let reason hold you in your wonted joy. In time, the savage bull sustains the yoke. In time, all haggard hawks will stoop to lore. In time, small wedges cleave the hardest oak. In time, the flint is pierced with the softest shower. And she, in time, will fall from her disdain and rue the sufferance of your friendly pain.
No, she is wilder, more harmful than beast or bird or tree or stony wall. Wherefore blot I well imperious name? It is my fault, not she that merits blame. My feature is not to content her sight. My words are rude and work for no delight. The lines I center are but harsh in heels, others do not from Anne and Marcy's will. My presence are not of sufficient cost. And being worthless, all my labors lost. Yet might she love me for my valiancy? I but got slanted by captivity. And yet might she love me as her brother's friend? I but perhaps she hopes some other end. And yet might she love me to appear her state? I perhaps she hopes some nobler man.
My lord, for my sake, leave this I know not what refined sun matters. Some cause there is that lets you not be loved. First that must needs be known, and then removed. What if my sister loves some other man?
My summer's day will turn to winter's night.
I've already found a stratagem to sound the bottom of this delve. My lord, for once you shall be stood betwixt thee and thy punishment, and since thou knowest how I have favored thee, now to these favors will I add reward, not with friendly words, but with store of gold and coin, and lands and living joined with dignities, if you but satisfy my just demand. Tell truth and have me for thy lasting friend.
Whate'er it be your lordship shall demand, my bounden duty bids me tell the truth, if case if I am made to tell.
Then, Pedrigano, this is my command. Who loves my sister Bellavere, for she all trust in thee. Speak to man, beginning with friendship and reward.
And her,
I mean, who loves she in Andre's place?
alas, my lord, since Don Andreas death, I have no credit with her as before, and therefore know not if she love or no.
Nay, if you dally, then I am thy foe, and fear shall force with friendship cannot bear. Thy death shall bury what thy life conceals. Thou diest for more esteeming her than me.
Oh, stay, my lord!
Then tell truth, and I will burden thee, and will shield thee from whatever can ensue, and will conceal whate'er proceeds from thee. If thou dally once again, thou diest.
If Madame Belle Imperial be and while
What villain ifs and
Oh, stay, my lord, she loves Horatio!
Don Horatio, our knight marshal's son?
Even him, my lord.
Now say, but how knowest thou he is her love? And thou shalt find me kind and liberal. Stand up, I say, and fearless. Tell the truth.
She sent in letters, which myself perused, full crop of lines and arguments above, preferring him before Prince Felix.
Swear on this cross that what thou sayest is true, and that thou wilt conceal what thou hast told.
I swear to both. By him that made us all.
And hope thine oath is true, here's thy reward. But if I prove thee perjured and unjust, this very sword wrong thou tookst thine oath shall be the worker of thy tragedy.
What I have said is true, and shall for me be still concealed from Belle Imperial.
Let this be all that thou shalt do for me. Be watchful, where and when these lovers meet, and give me notice in some secret sort.
I will, my lord.
Then shalt thou find that I am liberal. Thou knowest that I can more advance thy state than she. Be therefore wise and fail me not. Go and attend her as thy custom is, lest absence make her think thou dost amiss. Where words prevail not, violence prevails. But gold doth more than either of them both. How likes Prince Balthazar this extravagance?
Both well and ill. It makes me glad and sad. Glad that I know the hinderer of my love. Sad that I fear she hates me whom I love. Glad I know I need to be revenged. Sad I fear she'll fly me if I take revenge. Yet must I take revenge or die myself, for love resisted grows impatient. Think, Horatio, be my destined plague. First, in his hand, he brandished the sword. And with that sword, he fiercely waged war. And in that war, he gave me dangerous wounds. By which dangerous wounds he forced me to yield. And by my yielding, I became his slave. Now in his mouth he carries pleasing words to harbor sweet conceits, sweet conceits are lined with sly deceits, smooth down the ears, through her ears, dive down into her heart, and in her heart set him where I should stand. So hath he ta'en my body by his force, and now I slightly seek to captivate my soul. But in his fall I'll tempt destinies, and either win my love or lose my life.
Go, my lord, your staying stays revenge. Do you but follow me and gain your love, for favor must be won by his remove.
Now, madam, since by favor of your love our hidden smoke is turned to open flame, that with looks and words we feed our thoughts, to achieve contents where more cannot be had. Thus, in the midst of love's fair blandishments, why show you sign of inward languishments?
My heart, sweet friend, is like a ship at sea.
Possession of thy love is the only port wherein my heart, with fears and hopes long tossed each hour, with wish and long to make resort, there to prepare the joys that have lost, sitting safe to sing in Cupid's choir that sweetest bliss is proud of love's desire.
Oh, sleep mine eyes, see not my love profane, be deaf mine ears, hear not my discontent. Die apart, and other joys without reserves.
Watch still mine eyes to see this love disjoined. Hear still mine ears to hear them both lament. Then heart to joy and fond Horatio's ball.
Why stands Horatio speechless all this while?
The less I speak, the more I meditate.
Whereupon dost thou chiefly meditate?
On dangers past and pleasures to ensue.
On pleasures past and dangers to ensue.
What dangers and what pleasures dost thou do?
Dangers of war and pleasures of our love.
Dangers of death and pleasures none at all.
Let dangers go. Thy war shall be with me, but such a war as breaks no bond of peace. Speak not fair words, I'll cross them with fair words. Send thou sweet looks, I'll meet them with sweet looks. Write loving lines, I'll answer loving lines. Give me a kiss, I'll countercheck thy kiss. Be this our war of peace, a peaceful war.
But, gracious madam, then appoint the field where trial of this war shall first be made.
Ambitious villain, how his boldness grows.
Then be thy father's pleasant bower. For first we vow mutual enmity. Before we're dangerous, that place is safe. Our hour shall be when vesper against rise, that summons home distressful travelers. There none shall hear till the harbor's words. Happily, the gentle nightingale shall carol us asleep ere we beware, singing with the prickle at her breast. Quiet, mirthful valleys. Then each hour will seem a year and more.
But, honey sweet and honorable love, return we now into your father's sight. Dangerous suspicion waits on our delight.
Aye, danger mixed with jealous despite shall send thy soul into eternal night. Night.
Brother of his steel, to the prince's love, what says your daughter now in Hyria?
Although she coys it as becomes her sex, and yet dissembles that she loves the prince, I doubt not but she will stoop in time, and were she froward, which she will not be, yet herein shall she follow my advice, which is love him or forego my love.
Lord Ambassador, advise thy king to make this marriage up, for strengthening of our late confirmed league. I know no better means to make us friends. Her dowry shall be large and liberal. I'll grace her marriage with an uncle's gift, and this it is. If the match go forward, the tribute which you pay shall be released. And if by Balthazar she have a son, he shall enjoy the kingdom after us.
Most please her grace command me on the side.
Commend me to your king, and so farewell. The prince's ransom must not be forgot. That's none of mine, but his that took him prisoner. And well his forwardness deserves reward. It was Horatio, our knight marshal's son. Now, brother, you must take some little pains to win fair Belle Imperia from her will. Young virgins must be ruled by their friends. The prince is amiable
make you doubt of Pedrigano's faith?
No. Go, Pedrigano, watch without the gate, and let us know if anybody approach.
Instead of watching, I'll deserve more gold by fetching Don Lorenzo to this match.
What means my love?
I know not what myself, and yet my heart foretells me some mischance.
Sweet, say not so. Fair fortune is our friend, and heavens have shut out day to pleasure us. The stars, thou seest, hold back their twinkling shine, and Luna hides herself to pleasure us.
Oh, thou hast prevailed. I'll conquer my stout. And my love, how my soul now dear Lord, love is now all my thoughts. Why sit we not?
Oh,
For pleasure asketh ease.
the more within these leafy bowers, the more will Flora deck it with her flowers.
Aye, but if Flora spy Horatio here, jealous I will think I sit too near.
Hark, madam, how the birds record by night. Joy that bell Imperia sits in sight.
Cupid counterfeits the nightingale to bring skippings into Horatio's tale.
If Cupid sing, then Venus is not far. Aye, thou art Venus. Or some fairer star.
If I be Venus, thou must needs be Mars. Where Mars reigneth, thou must needs be wars.
And thus begin our wars. Put forth thy hand, that it may combat with my ruder hand.
Set forth thy foot to try, to push of mine.
But first my look shall
Then Lord thyself, my darkness kisseth thee.
Thus I retort the dart thou threw'st at me.
Well, me then again glory feast. And make thee yield.
Say then, my arms are large and strong withal. Thus elms by vines are compassed till they fall.
Oh, let me go. For in my troubled eyes mayest thou read that life and passion dies.
Stay a while, and I will die with thee. So shalt thou yield, and yet have conquered me.
Who's there?
Oh,
We are betrayed!
Wait for the king of Asae! Oh, sir! The battle is already tried. Quickly dispatch my masters.
Stop! What? Will you murder me?
Aye. Thus.
Ah! Oh! Oh!
And thus. These are the fruits of love.
Say this, let them not be conquered. I love Horatio, but he loved not me.
But all this I loves battle here. Although his life were still ambitious proud, yet is he at the highest now he is dead. Stop her mouth! Awake.
What outcries pluck me from my naked bed and chill my throbbing heart with trembling fear, which never danger yet could dull before. Who called Hieronimo? Speak, here I am. I did not slumber, therefore 'twasn't a dream. No, no, it was some woman who cried for help. And here within this garden did she cry, and in this garden must I rescue her. Stay. What spectacle is this? A man hanged up, and all the murderers gone, and in my bower to lay the guilt on me? His garments that he wears I oft have seen. Alas, it is Horatio, my sweet son. Oh no, but he that whilom was my son. Oh, was it thou that called me from my bed? Oh, speak, if any spark of life remain, I am thy father. Who has slain my son? What savage monster not of humankind, had here been glutted with thy heartless blood, and left thy bloody corpse dishonored here for me, amidst this dark and deathful shades, to drown thee with an ocean of my tears. Oh, heavens, why made thy night to cover sin? By day this deed of darkness had not been. Oh, earth, why didst thou not in time devour the vile profaners of the sacred bower? Oh, Horatio, what hast thou misdone to lose thy life ere life was new begun? I me, most wretched, that have lost my joy in losing my Horatio, my sweet boy.
My husband's absence makes my heart to throb. Hieronimo!
Here, Isabella, help me to lament, for sighs are stopped and all my tears are spent.
Oh, Rory! My son Horatio! Where is the author of this endless woe?
To know the author of some ease of grief, or in revenge, my heart will find relief.
Then is he gone? And is my son gone too? Gush out tears. Fountains and floods of tears. Low sighs. And raise an everlasting storm. For outrage fits our cursed wretchedness. I mean, Hieronimo, sweet husband, speak. You supped with us tonight.
Frolic and merry, and said he would go visit Balthazar at the Duke's palace. There the prince doth lodge. He had no custom to stay out so late. He may be in his chamber, some go see. And he raves, sweet Hieronimo, I wonder how this fellow got his clothes. I would have sworn within this hour that this had been my son Horatio. His garments are so like. Are they not great persuasions? Would God were not so. Were not, Isabel. Dost thou dream it is? In thy soft bosom entertain the thought that such a black deed of mischief should be done on one so pure and spotless as our son? Away, I am ashamed.
Dear Hieronimo, cast a more serious eye upon my grief. Weak apprehension gives but weak belief.
It was a man sure to hang here, but you, as I remember. It should prove my son now after all. Save light, lend me the table. Let me look again. Oh God! Confusion, mischief, torment, death, and hell. Drop all your stings at once in my cold bosom, and now is stiff with horror. Kill me quickly. Be gracious to me, thou infected night, and drop this deed of murder down on me. Gird in my waist of grief with thy large darkness, and let me not survive to see the light may put me in the mind. I had a son.
Oh, my sweet Horatio! Oh, my dearest son!
How strangely had I lost my way to grief. Sweet, lovely rose, ill plucked before thy time. Fair, worthy son, not conquered, but betrayed. I'll kiss thee now, for words with tears are stained.
And I'll close up the glasses of his sight. For once these eyes are only my delight.
Seest thou this handkerchief besmeared with blood? Shut up from me till I take revenge. Seest thou those wounds that yet are bleeding fresh? I will not entomb them till I have revenged. Then will I joy amidst my discontent. Till then, my sorrow never shall be spent.
The heavens are just. Murder cannot be hid. Time is both the author of truth and right, and time will bring this treachery to light.
Meanwhile, Isabel, cease thy plaints, or at the least dissemble them alone. So shall we sooner find this practice out, and learn by whom all this was brought about. Come, Isabella, and let us take him up, and bear him in from out this cursed place. I'll say his dirge. Singing fits not this case.
bringest thou me hither to increase my pain? I would that Balthazar should have been slain. Yet 'tis my friend Horatio that is slain, and Bellaveria is abused, on whom I doted more than all the world, because she loved me more than all the world.
That's opposite the form. Opposite the harvest before the form be right. The end. Crown of every work well done. The sickle comes not before the form be right. Still, Andrea, ere I leave thee from this place, I'll show thee Balthazar in heavy case. none of them purge the heart. No, there's no medicine left for my disease, nor any physic to recure the dead. Where is you? Where's Horatio? Madam, try not to let yourself an outrage for your son Horatio. He sleeps in quiet in the Elysian fields. Why did I not give you gowns and goodly things? But you a whistling and a whipstock too. To be revenged on their villainies. Madam, these humors do torment my soul. My soul? Poor soul. Thou hast to things thou knowest not what. My soul hath silver wings that mounts me up unto the highest heavens. To heaven, I there sits my Horatio, backed with the troop of fiery cherubs, dancing about his newly healed wounds, singing sweet hymns, and chanting heavenly notes, rare harmonies to greet his innocence that died. Died, a mere in our days. But say, where shall I find the men, the murderers that slew Horatio? Whither shall I run to find them out that murdered my son? What means this outrage that is offered to me? Why am I not sequestered from the court? No notice. Shall I not know the cause of this, my secret and suspicious ills? Accursed brother! Unkind murderer! Why dost thou thus thy mind to murder me? Hieronimo, why retire thy wrongs? Or why art thou so slack in thy revenge? Andrea! Oh, Andrea. Thou softest to me for thy friend Horatio handled thus. For him, for me, thus causeless murder ended. Perforce. I must constrain myself to patience. Apply me to the time to heaven. That hope shall set me free.
Oh, Madam Valkyria,
This may not be.
Boy, talk no further, thus far things go well. Thou art assured that thou sawest him dead.
Or else, my lord, I lived not.
That's enough. As for his resolution in his end, leave that to him with whom he sojourns now. Here, take my ring, give it Christophil, and bring my sister hither straight.
and time, Lorenzo, for you heard, my lord, the Duke inquired for her yesternight.
Why, and my lord, I hope you heard me say reason sufficient why she kept away. But that's all one. My lord, you love her?
Aye.
Then in your love beware, deal cunningly. Sad all suspicions only soothe me up. And if she happen to stand on terms with us, as for her sweetheart or her concealment, so jest with her gently. Under faded jest, our things concealed that else would breed unrest. But here she comes. Ah, sister.
Sister! No, thou art no brother but an enemy, else wouldst not use thy sister so. First to affright me with thy weapons drawn, and with streams abuse my company, and then to hurry me, like whirlwind's rage amidst a crew of thy confederates, and clap me up where none might come at me, nor I at any to reveal my wrongs. What mad fury did possess thy wits, or where it is that I offended thee?
Advise you better, Valkyria, for I have done you no disparagement. Unless thy discretion better than deserved, I sought to save your honor and mine own.
Mine own. Why, Lorenzo, wherein is that I neglect my reputation, so if you, or any, need to rescue it?
His Highness and my father were resolved to come confer with old Hieronimo concerning certain matters of estate that by the Viceroy was determined.
And wherein was mine honor touched in that?
Have patience, Valkyria, hear the rest.
Me next in sight as messenger they sent, to give him notice that they were so nigh. Now, as I came, consorted with the prince, and unexpected in an arbor there, found Valenperia Horatio! Why? Remembering an old disgrace which you for Don Andrea had endured, and likely now were longer to endure for being found so meanly accompanied, but rather, for I knew no readier mean to thrust him forth my father's way.
And carry you obscurely somewhere else, lest that his highness should have found you there.
Even so, my lord. No witness that this is true which he preached of. You, gentle brother, fortunes for my sake. You, my lord, made his instrument. Your growth, worthy of noticing too. What's the cause that you conceal me since?
Why, your melancholy, sister. Since the news of your first paper Don Andre's death, my father's old wrath exasperates.
And better it was for you, being in disgrace, to absent yourself and give his fury place.
Why had I no notice of his honor?
That was add more fuel to your fire, who burned like Etna for Andrea's loss.
Not my father that inquired for me.
A sister he had, and thus excused I thee. Well, impure, look on thy love. See the gentle prince, behold young Balthazar, whose passions by thy presence are increased, and in whose melancholy thou mayst see thy hate is love, thy flight is following thee.
Love, fear, and both at once, my lord. My conceit are matters of more import. The women's good such meat as needed.
'Tis I that love.
Valenperia. That I fear.
Ooh.
Valenperia.
Fear yourself.
My brother.
How?
So that was the what they love. Although fear to lose.
Then fair, let Balthazar your keeper be.
No. Balthazar fears as well as we.
Argue things so cunning you will go continue this discourse at court.
Led on by the lodestar where heavenly looks wends poor oppressed Balthazar, as o'er the mountain walks the wanderer and certain to effect his pilgrimage.
King sees me and fain would hear my suit. Why, is not this a strange and self-seen thing? That standers by with joy should strike me mute. Go to, I see their shifts and say no more. Hieronimo, 'tis time for you to trudge. Down by the dale that flows with purple gore, standeth the fiery tower, there sits a judge. Upon a seat of steel and molten glass, and twixt his teeth he holds a firebrand which leads unto the lake, where hell doth stand. Away, Hieronimo! To him we go. He'll do me justice for Horatio's death. Turn down this path. Shall we with him straight? Or this? And then thou needst not take thy breath. This way or that way. Soft and fair, not so. For if I hang or kill myself, let's know who will revenge Horatio's murder then. No. Fine! Oh, nay, I'm none of that.
Now show, Lord and Master, what our Viceroy said. Have you received the articles we sent?
Justice! Oh, justice for Hieronimo!
Back! See you not the king is busy?
Oh, see so. Who is he to interrupt our business?
Go by, go by.
Renowned king, we have received and read thy kingly proffer and thy promise. And as a man extremely overjoyed to hear his son so princely entertained, whose death he had so solemnly bewailed, this for thy further satisfaction and kingly love he kindly lets thee know. First, for the merit of his princely son, Valenperia, thy beloved niece. The news are more delightful to his soul than the myrrh or incense to the heavens. In person, therefore, will he come himself to see the marriage rite solemnized, and here, in the presence of the court of Spain, to knit a sure, inexplicable bond of kingly love and everlasting peace betwixt the crowns of Spain and Portugal,
grieved of his son, young Horatio, and covetous of the having to himself the ransom of the young Prince Balthazar, distracted in a manner lunatic.
Believe me, nephew, we are sorry for it. This is the love that fathers bear their sons. Now, gentle brother, go give to him this gold, the prince's ransom, let him have his due. But what he hath, Horatio shall not want.
I, heaven will be revenged of every ill, nor will they suffer murder unpaid. Instead, our mother, attend your will, for mortal men may not appoint their time. Strike, and strike home, where wrong is offered thee. For evils unto ills conductors be, and death's the worst of resolution. For he that thinks with patience to contend, to quiet life, his life shall easily end. If destiny thy miseries do ease, then hast thou health, and happy shalt thou be. If destiny deny thee life, Hieronimo, yet shalt thou be assured of the tomb. If neither, yet let this thy comfort be. Heaven covereth him that hath no will. And to conclude, I will revenge his death. But how? Not as the vulgar wits of men. No. Thou must enjoin thine eyes to observation, and thy tongue to milder speeches than thy heart affords, thy heart to patience, and thy hands to rest, thy cap to courtesy, and thy knee to bow, till to revenge thou know when, where, and how. Oh no, good noise, what coil is that you keep?
Here are some poor petitioners that are unfortunate, and should please you, sir, to undertake their cases to the king.
I should plead their several actions, let them enter, let me see them.
So I tell you this, for learning and for law, there's not any advocate in Spain that can prevail, or will take half the pain, but he will the pursuit of equity.
Come near, you men that thus importune me. Come on, sir, what's the matter?
Sir, in action.
Battery?
Mine, I'm dead.
Give place.
No, sir, mine is one of the case.
Content you, sirs. Are you determinate that I should plead your several actions?
Aye, sir, and here's my declaration.
And here's my band.
And here's my lease. But wherefore stands yon silly man so mute, with mournful eyes and hands to heaven upreared? Come hither, Father. Be my cause. Good Lord, my cause but slightly known may move the hearts of warlike myrmidons, and melt the corpsic rocks with ruthful tears. Say, Father, tell me, what's thy suit? Oh, sir, could my words give way unto my most distressful words, then could I not in paper, as you see, with ink array what blood began in me? Here, a humble supplication of Don Rizzuto for his murdered son, Tice. No, sir, it was my son. Oh, my son, Horatio, what mine, oh mine, was what you be content. Here, take my handkerchief and wipe thy nose. Oh no, this, Horatio, this was thine. And when I dyed it in thy dearest blood, it was a token twixt my soul and me. But here, take this, and what, my purse? All of them are mine.
Oh, see the kindness of Hieronimo.
This gentleness shows him a gentle man.
See thy shame, Hieronimo. See here, Hieronimo, father to his son. Shamest thou not, Hieronimo, to neglect the sweet revenge of thy Horatio? On this earth, justice will not to be gone, for justice is exiled from the earth.
Lord, whence comes this most distressful speech?
Let me look at my Horatio. Sweet boy, how art thou changed in death's black shade? Hath Proserpine no pity on thy youth, but suffered thy fair crimson-colored spring with a withered winter to be blasted thus? Horatio, thou art older than thy father.
Lord, I am not your young son.
What, not my son? Thou then a fury art, sent from the empty kingdom of black night to plague Hieronimo that is remiss and seeks not vengeance for Horatio's death.
No, then, I'm not a ghost. They came for justice for my murdered son.
Aye, now I know thee, now thou namest my son. Thou art the lively image of my grief. Within thy face my sorrows I may see. Come in, poor man, thou shalt listen.
Welcome, brave Viceroy, Court of Spain, and welcome all his honorable train. 'Tis not unknown to us for why you come or have so kingly crossed the seas. Suffice it that in this we note the troth, and more than common law you lend to us. So is it that mine honorable niece already is betrothed to Balthazar, and by appointment and our condescent, tomorrow are they to be married. To this intent, we entertain thyself, thy followers, their pleasure, and our peace. Speak, men of Portugal, shall it be so? If I say so, if not, say flatly no.
Renowned king, I come as thou thinkst, with doubtful followers, unresolved men, but such as have upon thine altars, received thy worship. No, sovereign, not to solemnize the marriage of thy beloved niece, fair Belle Imperia, and Balthazar, my son, with thee, whom I live to see. Here, take my crown. I give it her and thee. And let me live a solitary life in ceaseless prayers. See how strangely heaven thee preserved.
See, brother, see how nature strives in him. Come, worthy Viceroy, and accompany thy friend with thine extremities. A place more private fits our princely mood.
Or here, where your highness thinks it good.
Nay, stay, Lorenzo, let me part with you. Seest thou this entertainment of these kings?
I do, my lord, and joy to see the same.
Why then, Lorenzo, listen to my words. It is suspected and reported too that thou, Lorenzo, wrongs Hieronimo, and in his suit towards his majesty still keeps him back, and seeks to cross his suit.
That I, my lord?
Tell me, and look thou tell me truly too, whence comes the ground of this report in court?
My lord, it lies not in Lorenzo's power to stop the vulgar liberal of their tongues.
Myself have seen thee busy to keep back him and his supplications from the king.
Yourself, my lord, have seen his passions that ill deceive the presence of a king. And as I pitied him in his distress, held him thence with kind and courteous words, as free from malice to Hieronimo, my lord, as to my soul.
Hieronimo, my son, states thee then.
My gracious father, believe me, he doth. But what's a man strapped in mind to think on the murder of his son? Alas, how easy it is for him to err. But for his satisfaction and the world's, 'twere good that Hieronimo and I were reconciled, if he misconstrued me.
Lorenzo. Thou hast said, it shall be so. Go, bid thy page to call her off.
Belle Imperia, Balthazar's content, my sorrows ease, sovereign of my bliss. Since heaven hath ordained me to be mine, disperse those clouds and melancholy looks, and clear them up with those like sun-bright eyes, wherein my hope and heavenly beauty lies.
My looks, my lord, are fitting for my love. New begun to shine brighter yet.
You kindle flames to shine as morning sun.
But not so fast must he can all be done. I see my lord, my father.
Truce, my lord.
Governor.
Even so, welcome, Hieronimo.
Welcome, Hieronimo.
My lords, I thank you for preparation. Hieronimo, I hear you find yourself aggrieved at my son because you have not access unto the king. I say it is he that intercepts your suits. Why, is not this a miserable thing? My lord Hieronimo, I hope you have no cause, and would be loath that one of your deserts should once have reason to suspect my son, considering how I think of himself. Your son Lorenzo, who, my noble lord, the hope of Spain, my honorable friend, my lord. These be the scandalous reports of such as loves loving and hate my lord too much. Should I suspect Lorenzo would prevent or cross my suit that loved my son so well? My lord, I am ashamed it should be said.
Hieronimo, I never gave you cause.
My good lord, I know you did not. There then, pause, and for the satisfaction of the world, Hieronimo, frequent my only house, the Duke of Caspio, Cyprian's ancient seat. And when thou wilt use me, my son, and it, but here before Balthazar and me embrace each other, and be perfect friends. Aye, marry my lord, and shall. Friends, quoth he, see, I'll be friends with you all, especially with you, my lovely lord.
Why, this is friendly done, Hieronimo.
And thus, I hope, old grudges are sorry.
What else? If we're ashamed, it should not be so. Come on, Hieronimo. I request let us entreat your company today. Your lordships to command.
Revenge? Awake!
Wait. Or why?
Awake revenge for love. Love and had have yet any power or prevalence in hell. Lorenzo and Hieronimo are joined in league and intercept our passage to revenge. Awake revenge or we are woebegone.
Oh, content thyself, Andrea. For I slept a while, as my moods soliciting their souls to me. Suffice it be that poor Hieronimo did not forget his son Horatio, nor dies revenge, although she slept a while. For in unquiet, quietness is feigned, and slumbering is common worldly wile. Behold, Andrea, for an instant how revenge hath slept. Then imagine now what 'tis to be subject to destiny.
Is this the love thou bearest to Horatio? Is this the kindness that thou counterfeits? Are these the fruits of thine incessant tears? Oh, Hieronimo! Are these thy passions and protestations and thy deep laments that thou art wont to weary them withal? Oh, unkind father, oh, sweet Lord. What excuses canst thou show thyself? With what devices seek thyself to save from this dishonor and the hate of men? Thus to neglect the loss of life of him, whom both my letters and thine own belief assures thee to be causeless slaughterman. Oh, Hieronimo, shame, Hieronimo, be not a history to after times of such ingratitude unto thy son. Happy mothers are such children, but monstrous fathers to forget so soon the death of those whom they care, cost of tender so, this careless should be lost. Myself a stranger in respect of thee, so loved his life that still I wish their deaths, nor shall his death go revenge on me, although I bear it out for fashion's sake. For here I swear, in sight of heaven and earth, shouldst thou neglect the love thou shouldst retain, and give it over and devise no more, myself will send their hateful souls to hell, that wrought this downfall with extremest death.
But may it be that Belle Imperium think I, thoughtless, think upon me, to let his death be unrevenged at full? And here I vow, so you would give consent, will conceal my resolution. I will ere long determine of their deaths, and causeless thus have murdered my son. Hieronimo, I will consent, conceal, and aught that will affect thine veil. Help with me to avenge Horatio's death. On me. Whatsoever I devise, let me entreat you grace my practices, for why the plots already in my head. Here they are.
Why, how now, Hieronimo? What, courting Belle Imperia?
I, my lord, such courting as she hath my heart, but you, my lord, have hers.
But now, Hieronimo or never, we are to entreat your help.
My help? Why, my good lords, assure yourselves of me, for you have given me cause. Aye, by your faith,
It pleased you at the entertainment of the ambassador to grace the king so much as with show, and now were your studies so well furnished as for the passing of the first night's sport to entertain my father with the like, or any such like pleasing motion. Assure yourself you will contend them well.
Is this all?
Aye, this is all.
Why, then I'll fit you. Say no more. Now, would your lordships favor me so much as but to grace me with your acting it? I mean, each one of you to play a part. Assure you it will prove most passing strange and wondrous plausible to that assembly.
What, you have us play a tragedy?
Why, Nero thought it no disparagement, and kings and emperors obtained delight to make experience of their wits in plays.
Nay, good Hieronimo, be not angry. The prince will ask a question.
Faith, Hieronimo, you be in earnest, and I'll make one.
And I another.
Now, my good lord, could you but entreat your sister Belle Imperia to make one? For what's a play without winning it? Shall serve, Hieronimo, for I must needs be employed in your play. Why, this is well. I tell you, lordings, it was determined to have been acted by gentlemen and scholars, too, such as could tell what to speak.
And now it shall be acted by princes and courtiers, such as can tell how to speak. Lord, let us know the argument.
That shall I wrap with. The Chronicles of Spain record this, written of a knight of Rhodes. He was betrothed and wedded at the length to one Perseda, an Italian dame, whose beauty ravished all that her beheld, especially the soul of Suleiman, the Turkish emperor, who, at the marriage was the chiefest guest, by sundry means sought Suleiman to win Perseda's love and could not gain the same. Then again he broke his passions to his friend, a bashaw he held long dear. He had this bashaw long solicited, and saw she was not otherwise to be won, but by her husband's death, the knight of Rhodes, whom presently by treachery he slew. She, stirred with an exceeding hate therefore, as cause of this, slew Suleiman, and, to escape the bashaw's tyranny, did stab herself, and this the tragedy.
Excellent.
But then say, Hieronimo, what happened to him that was the bashaw? Mary, thus, moved with remorse of his misdeeds, ran to a mountaintop and hung himself.
Which of us is to play that part?
Oh, that will I, my lords, make no doubt of it. I'll play the murderer, I warrant you, for I already have conceded that.
What shall I?
Great Suleiman, the Turkish emperor.
And I?
Erastus, the knight of Rhodes. And I? Perseda, chaste and resolute.
Hieronimo, methinks the comedy were better.
Comedy? Fine. Comedy's a bit more common. But to present a king who treat me all, give me a stately written tragedy. My lords, all this must be presented as fitting for the first night's revelling. Each one of us must act his part in unknown languages, that it may breathe the more variety. As you, my lord, in Latin, I in Greek, you in Italian, and, for because I know that Belle Imperia hath practiced in the French, in courtly French shall all her phrases be. You may try my hand.
But this shall be a mere confusion, and hardly shall we all be understood.
It must be so, for the conclusion shall prove the invention and all was good. And I myself, in an oration, assure yourself, shall make the matter known.
How like you this?
Why must my lord? We must resolve to soothe his humors on.
On that, Hieronimo. Farewell till soon.
You'll apply this here? Why so? Now shall we see the fall of Babylon, wrought by the heavens in this confusion. And if the world like not this tragedy, hard is the hap of old Hieronimo. Tell me no more! Oh, monstrous homicides! Since neither piety nor pity moves the king to justice or compassion, I will revenge myself upon this place, where thus they murdered my beloved son. Down with these branches and these loathsome boughs, this unfortunate and fatal pine, down with them, Isabella. Rend them up, and burn the roots from whence the rest is sprung. I will not leave a root, a stalk, a tree, a bough, a branch, a blossom, not a leaf. I'm not a bird. Methinks art gone. Cursed complot of my misery. Fruitless forever may this garden be, barren the earth. Listless whosoever imagines not to keep it unmanured. An eastern wind, commixed with noisome airs, shall blast the plants and the young saplings. The earth with serpents shall be pestered. And passengers, for fear to be infected, shall stand aloof. And looking at it tell, their murder died son of Isabel. Here he died, and here I am embraced. See, where is no solace to his wounds. Revenge on her should prevent his death. Hieronimo, make haste to see thy son. For sorrow and despair hath sighted me to hear Horatio plead with the rowdy man. Make haste, Hieronimo, to hold excuse thy negligence in pursuit of their deaths, whose hateful wrath bereaved him of his breath. Ah, nay, thou dost delay their deaths, forgives the murderers of thy noble son, and not would I disturb me. To no end. And as I curse this tree from further fruit, so shall my womb be cursed for his sake. With this weapon will I wound, rest. The hapless breast that gave Horatio son. Gentlemen, I don't
Lasciò che rodi i nostri cieli, rese l'onore il nostro profeta Maometto, sacro, sacro, e sia dito con ogni eccellenza che solo mani posso dare, che tu desidero, ma il tuo deserto inferiore a riserva questa ninfa bella cristiana, la fada Persea, detta d'eccellenza, i cui occhi consiglieri come potente e irremovibile, il cuore guerriero da sulle mani aspettare.
See, Viceroy, that is Balthazar, thy son, that represents the Emperor Suleiman. How well he acts as amorous Cassian.
Bella period.
That's because his mind runs all on Bellyria. Hurrah, Hapuin! Oh, mega leosa!
La terra non produce gioia senza l'amore del bella Persea.
E Persea, Ubertain, oh, despota!
Lei non deve servire da me, ma io da lei. Tratto da influenza, la sua luce, io seno. Ma lasciarlo il mio amico cavaliere d'errori viene fuori e lascio più caro della mia vita che lui può vedere al mio amato Persea.
Here comes Lorenzo. Look upon the plot and tell me, brother, what part plays he? Lonely Rasto, beyond the love for Santa.
Te Felix Arasto este vita. Rodi justitia nihil, prae Arastonia laetitia, cum aius Perseda vitat, aius vita, vita.
Già, chi è l'amore tra Rasto e bella Persea, sovrano della mia anima.
Tonna la rostano e palle, oh, mega Suleiman!
Il Rasto è mio amico, e mentre egli è viva, Persea non importa, ma togliere il suo amore.
Il mito e rostano e palle, mega Suleimana!
Caro è il Rasto nel nostro occhio principesco.
Tonna la reste, avarresto!
Ma lasciarlo morire, così mi comanda l'amore. Ma mi duele che il Rasto dovrebbe morire così.
Erasto, oh Suleiman, say hi, moi, moi! Tende, tende, Sulio, Suleim, Fuge, Putos, Anastrofese!
Eppure deve essere mano per darvi conforto, regina della bellezza, non lasciarlo morire, favore, ma con l'occhio benevolo, vede al suo dolore che con la presenza del vero Persea sta aumentato. Se il suo dolore non può essere, vi lascia.
Caro, udamane de prosi somo, meore sono si sordia gomna, che sella vostra vorrei nomi, e sono spittie, si moni rasto, giovani sono stefons, cerca vostra visos, u conseil monde, e vostra pouvoir conseil da ome. Mesi alla vorrei, I'll see some vigilance to who and to all trees will press it. Already sorry.
Well said. Only what really done.
Were this an earnest bell period, you would be better to my son than so.
But now, what follows?
Mary, this follows for Hieronimo. Here break we off our sundry languages, and thus conclude I in our vulgar tongue. Happily you think, but bootless are your thoughts, that this is fabulously counterfeit, and that we do as all Trippians do, to die today for fashioning our seed, the death of Ajax or some Roman peer, and in a minute starting up again, revived to please tomorrow's audience. No, Princess. No, I behold the reason urging me to this. See here I show. Look on this spectacle. Here lay my hope, and here my hope has ended. Here lay my heart, and here my heart was slain. Here lay my treasure, and here my treasure lost. Here lay my bliss, and here my bliss bereft. But hope, heart, treasure, joy, and bliss all fled, failed, died, yea, all decayed with this. From forth these wounds came breath that gave me life. They murdered me that made these fatal marks. The cause was love, went through this mortal hate. The hate, Lorenzo and Lorenzo. The love, my son to Imperium. But night, the cover of these accursed crimes, with pitchy silence hushed these traitors' arms and let them leave, for they had sorted leisure to take advantage in my garden plot upon my son, my dear Horatio. There, merciless, they butchered up my boy. In black, dark night, too pale, dim, cool, death with shrieks I heard. And yet methinks I hear his dismal outcries echo in the air. Speak, Portuguese, whose loss resembles mine. If thou canst weep upon thy Balthazar, 'tis like I wail for my Horatio. And you, my lord, whose reconciled son marched in a net and thought himself unseen, and rated me with brain-sick lunacy, with God amend that mad Hieronimo! How can you brook our play's catastrophe? Poor Valkyria missed her part in this. For, though the story saith she should have died, yet I, kindness and care to her, did otherwise determine of her end. That love of him, who made it hate too much, did urge her resolution to do such. And, princess, now behold Hieronimo, author and actor of this tragedy, bearing his latest fortune in his fist, and will as resolute conclude his part as any of the actors gone before. Gentles, thus I end my play. Urge no more words. I have no more to say.
Oh, hearken, Viceroy! Hold, Hieronimo! My nephew and my son are slain!
My Balthazar is slain. Break open the doors. Run, save Hieronimo. You were the former king of these events. On my honor, thou shalt receive no harm.
Viceroy, I will not trust thee with my life, which I this day offer to my son. Accursed wretch! Why stayest thou him that was resolved to die?
Speak, traitor! Damn and bloody murderer, speak. God have you, I will make you speak. Why hast thou done this undeserving deed?
Why hast thou murdered my Balthazar?
Why hast thou butchered both my children thus?
Oh, good words! As dear to me was my Horatio, as yours, or yours, my lord, to you. My guiltless son was by Lorenzo slain, and by Lorenzo, that Balthazar, am I at last revenged thoroughly, upon whose souls may heavens be yet avenged, with greater far than these afflictions.
But who were thy confederates in this?
That was thy daughter, Valkyria. For by her hand, my Balthazar was slain. I saw her stab him.
Why speakst thou not?
Of lesser liberty can kings afford than harmless silence, than afforded me. Suffice it, I may not, nor I will not sell.
Fetch forth the tortures.
Indeed, thou mayest torment me as his wretched son hath done in murdering my Horatio, but never shalt thou force me to reveal the thing which I have found inviolate. And therefore, pleased with their deaths and eased with my revenge, first take my tongue, and afterwards my heart.
Oh, right. And if in this he satisfy us not, we will devise the extremest torture that ever was devised for such a wretch.
Oh, you would have a knife to mend his head.
Here. Rising in the right truth.
Look to my brother! Oh, save Hieronimo! What age hath ever heard such monstrous deeds? My brother, and the whole succeeding hope that Spain expected after my decease. Go bear his body hence, that we may mourn the loss of our beloved brother's death. Let him be entombed whate'er befall. I am the next, the nearest, last of all.
Take up our son from the time he slain. Set me with him, and he with woeful me. Upon the mainmast of a ship unmanned, let the winds and tides haul me along to Scylla's barking and untainted gulf, or to the loathsome pools of Akron, to weep my want for my sweet Balthazar. Spain hath no refuge for a port of him.
Aye, now my hopes have ended their effects. When blood and sorrow finish my desires. Horatio murdered in his father's house. Cerberus by Pedrigano slain. False Pedrigano hanged by clink of ice. There is Isabella by herself undone. Prince Balthazar by Belle Imperious stabbed. The Duke of Castile and his wicked son, both done to death by old Hieronimo. Belle Imperious fallen as died of Good Hieronimo slain by himself. These were spectacles, is my soul. I'll lead my friend Horatio through those fields, where never dying wars are still renewed. I'll lead fair Isabella to that train, where pity weeps, and never feeleth pain. I'll lead fair Belle Imperious to those joys that Vestal virgins and fair queens possess. I'll lead Hieronimo to where Orpheus plays, adding sweet pleasures to eternal days. But say revenge, for thou must help none. Against the rest how shall my hate be shown?
And shall hail them down to hell, where none but furies, foes, and tortures fled.
Then sweet revenge, do this at my request. Let me be judge, doom them to unrest. Place Lorenzo upon Ixion's wheel. Let him there bewail his bloody fate. Hang Balthazar upon Chimera's neck, and let him there moan and wail his bloody love, repining at our joys and our love. Let Cerberus go roll that fatal stone and take from Sisyphus his fatal moan. False Pedrigano.